Hello, my book-loving friends. Welcome to my latest adventure through Usborne Books and More via my Facebook group, Toby's Adventure Books. I really appreciate your taking the time to help me with this launch and to help make it a great success. I was first introduced to Usborne Books at our Montessori school through a wonderful teacher, Cammie, who was doing a reading group with this book. This is the book that got me hooked. The Illustrated Stories from Shakespeare. It is a hardback book, but it's a little squishy. It has a beautiful ribbon to mark your place. It has intriguing pictures. The kids, these were first through third graders, loved this section. When she brought these books out and they got to read these words and act out some of Shakespeare, it was just an amazing time for everyone involved, and I just felt special to have been a part of watching this happen with these little first through third graders. Beautiful book, wonderful time. This is what hooked me. Then a few years after that, we moved to Southern Colorado and started homeschooling because there wasn't a Montessori school with the wonderful teachers that we had there. So we decided to go with Sunlight and Bookshark based on a recommendation from another homeschooling mom who worked with me in travel agency world, Danielle, who is also an Usborne representative who I have been following for a few years. And when we opened our first box of books from Sunlight, we were astonished to find so many Usborne books in there, and it just made the homeschooling all that more fun. The book that just made Zane so happy was the history book that our first year. He read it cover to cover several times and he just devoured history. He thought history was the greatest thing that had ever happened. Well, this last year, he did not enjoy history as much. We had different history books and it just wasn't as exciting. But both my boys have fallen in love with science because guess who the books are from? Usborne. So for science books this year, Cooper is starting 5th grade and Zane is starting 8th grade. And we already have our curriculum and we've already started working. So these are some of the things we're going to be going through this year. We've got astronomy and space, which I already know want to start right away. Weather and climate change. The complete book of the microscope, mysteries and marvels of science, and you may have noticed that every book has said it with internet links. And what that means is that when you go in the book, it tells you all about internet links and what they are for. So if you're on a page and you really, really, really want to learn more about it, like this one is Power to the People, and then right here it has an internet link. So if they want to learn more about wind farms or how this works, they can go to the computer and you know it's safe because it's already been looked at and tested. And then you can let them do more research on whatever it is that they found. And the book that Cooper fell in love with this year last school year, was Planet Earth. And he really doesn't like to read. He's a very reluctant reader. He enjoys being read too. He likes books in general, but for fun, he's not just going to go pick up a book, where Zane will just sit and read books for hours. But when he sees these books sitting around, the colors just pull him in. I know that's what it is. And he'll open the book and just start reading. And then he comes to me and he's like, Mom, you're never going to guess what I just learned. And he's just so excited. And I can tell a huge difference in my kids based on reading just regular books that we have for homeschool and an Usborne book. They're just a better quality and more exciting for the kids to learn. I thank you so much for your time and for helping me with this launch. If you have any questions, let me know. Books start at around infant, literally, with black and white books with the shapes so that they have something to look at, and then moving on up with the touchy-feely books, and then books for toddlers. You got your first readers, and moving on up into series books. These books will last your family for a long time, or your grandkids, or your nieces and nephews, or godkids, or whatever kids you have in your life. I hope that you can share your love of literacy with them. Thank you so much. Have a great day.